Yeah.
What was the craziest thing you remember from college? Like crazy party story, like
Oh,
that shouldn't be
man.
out there. The show is called Out of Bounds because we go there.
I don't know if I want to go there.
Oh, I think you should.
I don't think I
You don't
should.
got to say names. Again, this is all anonymous. Person A and Person B and Sally, who we established is.
Oh man, we had a lot of parties and stuff, wild parties. These are like the cops. I got threatened to get kicked out of school. That was a story.
How many times?
Not too many.
Did your
but
parents find out?
No, I didn't tell them. But we would have I lived in the house with like 5 guys. We all had our own rooms, and we would throw like big parties, and the cops would always come. And then like I remember the dean was like, she wanted to know who else lived in my house. Basically, rat out like my buddies.
You didn't snitch though, did you?
No, I didn't snitch, but she was like, oh, I see you want to graduate early. I was like, yeah, my music thing, I'm gonna be done December. She's like, if I don't resolve this case, it might be a problem. You getting your degree. I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, really? I was like, yo, I had a video. I was like, on the day of the party, I was like doing a show at like Purdue or something. I was like, look at this YouTube video, me crowd surfing, like killing it. How you gonna kick me out? I wasn't even here. And she was just like, well, give me them names. But
Wow, so she tried to blackmail you.
yeah, kind of. It was messed up.
What was the result of that? Nothing.
I went over her head.
Mm-hmm.
So I like had some connection to like somebody like that was her boss.
The college world is
Yeah.
a scandalous place, ladies and gentlemen.
And they were just like, it's all good.
I took a year of junior college, so I never had anything fun like that. I went to a junior
Yeah.
college with a bunch of old people that were all married.
Really?
Yeah.
And what did you learn about?
What did I learn?
And they were
about?
probably taking it really serious, huh?
Oh God, Jen, I'm just in the back like half asleep. I'm taking like some communications classes, public speaking, bullshit classes. Like, and then I got into radio, and my life was ruined from there. So, crazier times though, college or when you do the international traveling? 'Cause I know there's some crazy stuff that goes on there too.
A lot of international stuff. You don't really have as much time.
Really?
Yeah.
Just kind of in and out of places.
I've been to countries where like I've just been on stage and like that's it, and I regret that.
Well, I was gonna say, because isn't like traveling the world? That's part of the great
Yeah,
experience, right?
definitely. The next time I do, I'm gonna take a little more time to like.
Little vacation aspect
Yeah, if I'm
of it.
like in this crazy spot, go enjoy it a little bit. I remember like the first time I went to France, I like sat in the hotel and did interviews for like 2 days,
That's horrible.
and just like
You didn't get to any of the nude beaches in France?
No,
That's
it
pretty
stunk.
bad.
But I've gone back and like experienced it a little more since then. But so maybe I don't know if it was because of where I was at in my life, but I would probably say college was crazier.
College sounds crazy. I may
Yeah.
have to go back. Be the creeper 30-year-old guy.
Now
happen.
you're the old guy in the class.
Dude, I'm hella the old guy in the class. I'm like the old guy around here now. I used to be the young guy
Yeah.
in this building. Now I'm like, wow, I'm the one with the gray hair starting to grow. I found the first gray hair in my pubes the other day. Like, that was really a sign to me, like, old
Yeah.
age is on the way.
How'd you feel?
I felt really bad. Like, holy shit, do I trim it? Do I bleach it? Do I just ignore it and leave it?
But
Is this
had
like
you seen a gray hair like anywhere else on your head? And
Nah,
stuff?
like every blue moon, one would pop up in my ginger beard. Obviously, they stick out more in the red.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, that was the first time. So
Sorry,
I'm
bro.
still, it's not your fault.
I know, but you'll
You'll be there one day, though. It's all right.
We'll see. Yeah, man. When I'm like 60.
Just tweet me when it happens. Like, hey, bro, you were right. It happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have that kind of relationship. I feel that we could tweet each other about things like that.
Maybe.
Maybe. Probably not. I think I've gone a little overboard on this one.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Good call. All right, let's wrap up. What does the year of 2014 have in store for Mike Posner?
Well, I just finished recording a new album called Pages. The single just dropped. It's called Top of the World featuring Big Sean.
We've heard it. We're playing it.
Thank you.
We got you.
I
You know what?
appreciate
Actually, I premiered that the day before you released it.
Wow.
Yeah, I tweeted about it. I'm like, man, gonna play my boy Mike Posner's new song with Big Sean, Top of the World. He never tweeted me back, but that's
Man, I wish I would have saw that. I'm not always on that Twitter like
fine.
that.
He stays on. No, you're on Twitter pretty good for an
I'm on,
artist.
like when I'm on it,
Right.
But then when I'm not on it, I'm
it's
really
non-existent
not on
in
it.
your life.
Yeah, I'm like if I'm in the studio, I'm like not on it. But man, if next time I gotta make sure you get my number, you just text me.
That's a good point. I think I have your number still, even if
Well.
you didn't change your number. We'll go from
We'll
there.
hit me
So
with that text.
Oh, I got you with the text.
So the album.
The album. Let's get back to the album.
It's coming. It's called Pages, and it'll probably be around this summertime. And I'm really excited about it. Man.
That is gonna be a good time. Any cool features you got on there? Because we know we got Big Sean on top of the world.
Definitely. You know, a lot of people. I took some time to write and produce for other artists. So a lot of them have returned the favor. So, 2 Chainz on the album.
2 Chainz.
Big Sean's on the album.
Did you say?
I don't know what happened. I was going for Big Sean, and then it just went like Big. Like the S kind of just went into the big.
You've had a long day, so I'll go and let that one pass.
All right. Yeah, Bitch is on the album.
Bitch is on the album.
Look out for Bitch. Sick new artist.
Really though.
Sign him to my label, Bitch Record. Sean's
if you sign, just side note, if you do start Bitch Records, I'd like a record deal.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
What would your name be?
JayMarZZ. It has 2 Z's at the end, so it's already
rich.
cool.
All right.
Yeah.
What about JayMarZZ? Bitch. Just add that on.
Like in quotes or JayMarZZ
Exclamation
quote.
point.
Exclamation point. I like that. Fuck it. We'll go
Okay.
with that.
Cool.
Mike Posner's idea. You heard it first.
Yeah, you got it. Justin Bieber's on the album.
Of course, Justin Bieber's on the album.
Of course.
That's actually a really good look.
My mom's on the album.
Is your mom on the album?
Yeah.
Like, explain to me.
In addition to writing songs, I also write poetry. So the interludes to my album are my poems. And I have different people read them that you might not expect to read poems.
So mother will be reading a poem.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that is for real. That's beyond awesome.
It was pretty cool. She was kind of a diva in the studio.
Really?
You know, I love her to death. She's my mom.
Of course.
So I flew home to record her doing it. I have like a little setup in her basement still, same spot. And so I have like the poem all ready for her. And she's reading it, and I'm like, it's really good. And you know, how we do it, we do like 10 takes,
right?
And then I'll piece it together so it's perfect. And I'm listening to things, and I was like, I really want you to get this one word over again. She's like, okay. She comes down, I'm like, she does it. I'm like, let me get one. And she's like, okay, and this is the last one. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Wow. Your mom just kind of did what a big time artist will do to some producers sometimes.
She kind of is a big time artist.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, that is awesome. So check it out. Pages. Summer of 2014.
Oh, and I want to share with you. We team up with the food bank for New York City. So for every copy of Pages that's sold, we serve a meal to a child in need.
Man, and before we get out of here, because that's amazing, because I know you're a huge guy with charity. I know you're all about helping out and giving back. So that's amazing. What else? I mean, you have any other I know you have a lot of charitable stuff you're doing.
Well, that's like the main one.
That's the main one we're focused on?
Yeah, it's the main one I'm focused on. You know, every once in a while I go like to the soup kitchen or whatever like that.
Right.
I really wanted to figure out a way to like use what I'm good at, which is making music, to do something good. So I've kind of structured, I guess, my business that way. So even if I'm in the studio having fun, I'm still like helping those kids.
Giving back.
Yeah. And it's frankly more efficient than me like flipping a burger or something in a soup kitchen, you know? I can do more
of course,
good and help more people.
I mean, that's absolutely amazing. So check it out. Summer 2014. Pages going towards a good cause as well. My guy, Mike Posner.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks for going out of bounds. No, we hug, bro. No, we hug.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
He's like, this doctor said, if you let me slip, then I'm slipping.
Oh, that was recent. I think I saw something
Someone
about
was like,
that.
who is Dr. Dre? He's like, correct.